you are.
This might just be more narrative-driven than reality, but I just want your opinion on it. In terms of coming off of a game against Philly where maybe the offense wasn't where it was the first 2 weeks, is there a charge or a sense of urgency and kind of showing like that was the fluke, not the first 2 weeks?
Yeah, you know, the cool thing about our guys is it's really the same that I saw the first 2 weeks. They haven't changed. Our preparation was the same those first 3 weeks, and you know, they're not changing right now. So there's obviously a sense of urgency to get back on track, and we have the right leadership to do that.
Go ahead. Is it almost like there's almost a detriment to maybe overreacting too much in a way?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys know me. I don't react too hard to much anything, you know. So yeah, we got our goals in front of us. We got the next game in front of us, and that's all you can do in the NFL. You know, it is a one-game season every week, and every week we empty our bucket out, and every week we got to fill it back up again for this next game. So that's what we set out to accomplish this week.
How much responsibility did Eric have just in the offense, and how much does that maybe change when you pick a guy like that out?
Oh man, he's an alpha dog on our offense, so we're gonna miss him, and hope he gets better soon. It's a tough injury for him, but that's part of the NFL. You know, there's a lot of attrition in this league, and guys have to step up. That's you know, that's not anything new you guys haven't heard. That's every season, every position. So it's on the next guy to step up, and it's on us as coaches to get the next guys ready. And that's why you just keep developing your young players, and you just never know. So it's part of the game.
Is that a big hit to like communication? Like, is that something that you guys got to be aware of too? Is just making sure the communication's happening the right way?
It is, yeah, it is. And you know, he's touching the ball every play. Okay, before the quarterback does. So definitely some adjustments to be made there.
Klint, what gives you the confidence that what Philly was able to do on defense against you is not quote unquote repeatable? Like that other teams can't just be like, oh, we'll do that too.
Yeah, well. All you can do is keep showing up to work and make sure you improve the next week. I thought they did a heck of a job, and you know, it's on us to make the adjustments.
I mean, is that the primary part of this job? Like, I mean, you know, I mean, and that over time you've seen that change from week to week. No one's ever got it kind of figured out.
Absolutely. Yeah, you stay humble, or you'll be humbled really quick. And you know, I thought Philly did a good job. I thought we had so many opportunities that we didn't make in the game. You know, we had unbelievable field position from our defense and special teams, and we have to take advantage of that. So, you know, missed opportunity and another opportunity this week.
Man, what did working with Kirk Cousins teach you about handling veteran quarterbacks and working with Derek this time around? Can you talk from that experience?
Yeah, I mean, he's a really impressive pro, and guys like him and guys like Derek Carr, those guys make you better coaches because they're so on the details, they're so intelligent, and they work so hard, and they expect a lot out of their coaches, so they make you better. So that's you know, Kirk's that way. Derek Carr has that in spades. So two impressive guys that make you better.
Does it matter that Olave and Sheed and AK have handled so many of the touches, such a high percentage of all the touches? Like, do you need to get more people involved, or is it just a matter of getting the playmakers or the ball in the best players' hands?
Yeah. You know, definitely you want to get as many guys involved as possible, and sometimes that's how it goes. You know, three weeks into this thing, and throughout the season, there's going to be more guys step up. You know, the young guys that are going to keep stepping up, and I don't think we set out to, you know, give someone a certain number of touches each game. You know, sometimes coverage dictates that. You know, the game dictates whether you're throwing it more or passing it more. But you know, those guys you mentioned, those are some of our dogs. So we're going to get them the rock. Yeah.
How did you feel about your commitment to the run against Philadelphia?
Yeah. Well, that's something that, you know, we always want to commit to, and I thought, you know, you didn't have the production that you had. So in a close game like that, I think you definitely stay committed to the run, especially when your defense is playing as good as they are.
When you're facing that level of kind of interior pressure the way you were against the Eagles, does that affect kind of the, you know, plays you feel like you can call in certain situations, and just kind of generally, how do you feel like Derek handled that throughout the course of the game?
Yeah, I thought Derek had a really good game. I've been really impressed with him, and every opportunity he had to make a big time throw in a clutch situation, I thought he did. So then I was really impressed with him. The first part of your question, I don't think I answered. Could you repeat it?
I mean, just when you have that level of kind of interior pressure, does that affect kind of plays maybe you feel like you can call in certain situations?
Yeah, probably just kind of the flow of the game, but yeah, it does. It definitely does. But that's, every defense in the NFL gives you those types of looks and that interior pressure, and this week will be no different. It's a really good front.
Klint, not a lot of teams in the NFL use fullbacks anymore. Maybe half the NFL has fullbacks on the roster. What to you makes it such a useful position within your offense, and what do you think about the way Prentice plays it?
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a scheme that we like. Getting two backs in the backfield. I'm not going to comment on the rest of the league, but I'm really impressed with Adam Prentice from the day that I got here. He's been one of the hardest working guys on our offense. Guy practices the way you want. He's a kind of a leader by example guy, just a hard-nosed NFL ball player that can't have enough guys like him. So been impressed with Adam. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.